Hi guys, so I'm back with another video, and in this video majorly we'll cover why you should prefer the Honda City 5th generation over the Hyundai Verna. So we'll cover those major points on which you can decide on why you should choose the Honda City. Okay, so let's just move in direct to the content. So the first and the foremost reason obviously is the space and the kind of comfort and luxury you get in the Honda City as compared to the Verna. So you get loads of legroom, you get loads of headroom, and you can just enjoy your ride, you know. If you are someone who travels on highways more, then obviously Honda City is your choice. And of course, if you have a family of 5 and you travel on highways, obviously it's the Honda City. There's no other car in this segment which offers this much legroom or headroom, or even the shoulder room as well. There were a few comments on the shoulder room as well in the Honda City, but then see guys, you already know this is the widest, the tallest and the longest car in the segment. So please don't compare it with other cars. This just one thing, it does narrow down. If you see from the start over here till the end, the car does narrow down a bit. If possible, I'll show you a shot covering that as well. But still, the amount of shoulder room or headroom or legroom which is available in this car, you won't find that much space in any other car in this segment. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, if you want, I can cover how much shoulder room you get in this car. Okay, let's just pause this video and I'll move to the screen recording, and we'll see in the measure app. Okay, so let's quickly measure how much shoulder room we get. Let's quickly start with this measure application we get in the iOS. A very useful feature again. How much are we getting? Around 1.26 meters. So this is not the most accurate one, but then still 1.25 or 26 meters is what you get in the Honda City 5th generation. If you want to compare it with the Verna, let's see how much we get in the Verna. Okay, let's start from right over there. Till around about here, 1.12 meters. So please forgive me guys, this is not the most accurate measure. I'm just trying to show you all how much space we get. So we got about 1.12 meters here, so it's an approximate measure, and we got about 1.26 meters in the Honda City. Okay, so quite evident that the Honda City offers much more space on the rear seats along with the shoulder room. We'll quickly move to the camera again. So I hope you enjoyed that measure application. Okay, so those were approximate figures. So the next thing is that you get a whole lot of safety features again with Honda City, which you don't get in the Verna. Like right from the base variant, you get 4 airbags in this car, and along with the other safety features as well. You get the ABS with EBD, you get agile handling assist, you get hail start assist, you get electronic stability control management system. So all the safety features you get, and plus you get 4 airbags right from the base variant in the Honda City. Whereas in the Verna, you just get a couple of airbags in the mid variant as well, and then in the top variant you get more. And in this variant, the Honda City VX, which I have, in this you get 6 airbags. Mind it, 6 airbags. So in terms of safety, it has already got a 5-star rating, Asian NCAP rating of 5 stars. So obviously this is a clear winner in terms of safety. You get a hell lot of safety features in the Honda City. Okay, and then you get diamond cut alloys, dual tone. Please forgive me if they are looking a bit dirty, but then this is what you get: diamond cut alloys with dual tone. And in the Verna mid variant SX, you get these gray alloys, which kind of do their work, but these don't look that good on the red color Verna. but these look good on the black or the blue variants which you get in the Verna. And in the Verna, in the top end only, you get diamond cut alloys dual tone, like these ones up. And then moving next, like in terms of the interior, let me just hop in. You get this welcome function as well in the Honda City. Okay, in terms of interior fit and finish, Honda City, I think they have done a great job in terms of fit and finish, in terms of the quality of the materials, in terms of the touchscreen system. These AC knobs, these work perfectly fine, and these give you a haptic feedback as well. So everything is so neatly laid out, and you get a straight dashboard, you know, so you don't have anything over here which causes a hindrance to your knee room. So you get a very straight and very neatly laid out dashboard, which I like more, and I like it more than the Hyundai Verna. Plus there are a lot of spaces to keep your stuff, like you get a couple of cup holders here, then you get space over here as well, and then you get quite a lot of space here. And then for phones, you can keep your phones on these as well. And then over here you get this coin or ticket holder, a separate space for that. Okay, so in terms of practicality, Honda City again has done a very great job, and I always prefer the Honda City in terms of practicality. In terms of space, comfort, luxury, practicality, everything, Honda City is a clear winner. No doubts about that at all. So the next feature is the sunroof. Now both cars offer sunroof, but then the sunroof in this Honda City is bigger than what you get in the Hyundai Verna. See, and in only one touch it opens fully, but in Verna it opens only till here with one touch, and then you have to again touch it, and then it will open fully, completely. Okay, so this is a broader sunroof than the Hyundai Verna. Okay, and then you get the connectivity features as well with the Honda City, like the Honda Connect application, which I've already made a video on, and plus the Alexa functionality, which is so damn amazing. I really love that functionality with the Honda City. The Alexa thing is, I'm a fan of that thing, you know, the Alexa thing. You can just control your car with the Alexa. Alexa, tell me how much fuel I have in the Honda, or Alexa, please check my tire pressures. Everything, or Alexa, maybe Alexa, tell me my odometer readings. So each and everything you can track with Alexa itself, and if you have an Alexa device at home, then that is a plus with this, because with that device you can control everything, and with the Honda Connect as well. So I have highlighted all the features in one of the dedicated videos. Please do check that out. And then the information cluster as well, I like what you are seeing here in the Honda City, and the Hyundai Verna is also, it's good. It looks a bit sporty again, like with the exteriors of the Hyundai Verna. The information cluster also looks a bit sporty, like you have information over here regarding the RPM or the speed. So I like this more because this looks like standard, and this looks neat as well, and it's a plus again that you can customize a whole left part. So I have a dedicated video on this as well. Please do check that out. Okay, and then the Honda has a much better refined petrol engine. So in terms of refinement, this engine is better than the Hyundai Verna, but both engines are very equally matched. Please don't take me wrong, both engines are equally matched. It's just that Honda's engine has a slight edge over the Hyundai's petrol engine because of the refinement levels you get in the Honda, plus the VTEC magic which you get in the Honda. The next point is that if you are suppose driving the Honda City, then this will look and feel like a much bigger car. But if you're driving the Verna, it won't look that big like when you are inside the cabin. So in terms of look and feel, this car Honda City looks a much bigger car than the Hyundai Verna. Okay, and this feels a bit more airy as well. The windows are larger, and plus you get a window over there as well, which is a blacked out portion in the Verna. If you see over there, you see the rear window, and then that is a blacked out portion. But then in the Honda City you get larger window frames, plus that window frame also you get on the rear seat. So this car feels a lot more airy, and because of it is bigger, larger in length as well, so almost larger in length and width as well, so that is the reason that you don't feel claustrophobic in the cabin. So that is again one plus which is there in the Honda City. And in terms of ride and handling, again both cars are equally matched. This car has a softer suspension setup, and that suspension setup, because being soft, that makes the ride ultra comfortable and ultra luxurious. So that is one again added plus in the Honda City. And then coming to the seats comfort, like the seats in the Honda City are more comfortable than the Hyundai Verna. That is one point which I noticed. The quality of the seats is a bit better. Both offer good quality, but then if I'm comparing between both my cars, then the Honda City seats are more comfortable. They feel much more softer than the Hyundai Vernas, and the cushion as well, that feels a lot more softer and gives you more comfort than what you get in the Hyundai Verna. So I think this is a great car, again highlighting. This is a very great car, a very good work done there by Honda. I really like this car, and the engine of this car is so powerful. You'll never regret buying a Honda City. It's like you feel so good driving this engine that I don't think you can compare it with anyone, because the amount of power you get at higher RPMs, the amount of stability plus speeds you get on the highways, that is next level. Like you can't compare it with any other car in the segment. Okay guys, so I think that's it for the video. Whatever points I had noted, I think I have covered those. Sorry if I missed anything, but then this was my take on why you should prefer the Honda City over the Hyundai Verna. And I'll be coming up with more points as I go deeper into this journey with both the cars. Right now I'm very new to both of these, but still I'm managing quite a few videos. But more real life experiences will be coming up on my channel. So please like, share and subscribe. Please keep supporting. And as I already said, like with more experiences with both the cars, I'll be coming up with much more videos. So and they will be much more informative, and I'll be covering positives and negatives of both the cars, but I need some time for them for those type of videos. I don't want to give you wrong information or provide you wrong information, so I just need some more time with both the cars, and then I'll be coming up with the direct positives and negatives of both these vehicles. Okay, thank you, bye bye.